Another fucking week has passed, and we get the same dirty ass, nasty ass, stank ass, boring ass, sleep inducing ass, horrible ass, repetitive ass, fucking goddamn Raw. I am literally sick and fucking tired of this every fucking week when I tune into Raw. Boring at the start, boring in the middle, boring somewhat at the end. Okay? I'm done with fucking Raw. Seriously. It is about to be the Royal Rumble, and they are not changing anything. They are not doing anything to get anybody hyped up. It is seriously fucking ridiculous at this point. I am not even joking. Okay? I'm gonna give you a slight review of Raw today. Raw started off with, shit, I don't even remember actually. It was like Roman Reigns and Chris Jericho talking about the highlight reel. Who gives a fuck? Went on way too long. And then League of Nations bullshit. Roman Reigns versus Rusev. Like anybody gives a two fucking shits about that. I know I didn't. As soon as they said Roman Reigns versus Rusev, I went and took me a damn shower. That's what I did. And then I came back downstairs. I don't remember what fucking match it was. I don't care. I know there was some kind of stupid Divas match. Who gives a fuck about the Divas? I already explained that. Then there was a crappy ass match between the Dudleys, Ryback, and the Wyatt family. It was but I wasn't really into it. It kind of sucked. And it's not the Dudleys or the Wyatt's fault. It's just this horrible ass, stupid ass booking that they have. Okay. Then you have, this probably isn't in order, it's from my recollection, I don't even know, Becky Lynch versus, who was Tamina Snuka. It was an okay thing. I don't really pay attention to the Divas anymore. You already know why, I already explained this. Then they had the Social Outcast thing, where it was Heath Slater versus Big Show, which nobody literally gave a fuck about. The Social Outcast came out. I didn't hear no cheers. I didn't hear no boos. Dead silence in the arena. Okay? Because no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. I don't think WWE understands that. Okay? All this boring stuff and matches that are horrible and segments that suck and promos that are god-awful that WWE puts out and they call that shit entertainment, they don't realize that nobody gives a fuck. They want to see wrestling and they're not delivering. Okay? They are not delivering. They're selling, but no one's buying. Except the people to buy the tickets. Enough said. But really, nobody gives a fuck. I would never, ever pay my hard-earned money to go to Monday Night Raw because I know I would fucking regret it. I feel bad for the people who pay to go to Raw each and every goddamn week. It is not worth it. It really isn't. It really isn't. I don't care if you say it's worth it. If you've seen fucking the way Raw is lately, you would understand that it is not worth it. I would not pay a couple $100 to go and watch this shit that I can watch on my TV for free. I didn't even barely watch the fucking shit. It was so boring that I couldn't even stand to watch it. I had my headphones on and I was watching YouTube videos because this was absolute garbage. You're probably gonna be like, oh, well, how can you say it sucks if you didn't watch it? Because I watched the first couple minutes of it, and it was absolutely boring, sleep-inducing. I could not sit through that. And I know you're gonna be like, well, you don't know, because that's just in your opinion. Well, maybe it is in my opinion, but I'm sick and goddamn tired of it. I want to see an entertaining fucking wrestling match. That's why I watch wrestling. I want to see a good match. But every fucking week, WWE just does not fucking deliver a good match. They have not had one good match on Raw this week. They only had one good match last week, and that was Del Rio versus Kalisto. And that is an absolute tragedy. How can you only have one good match on your show? You have all these other matches with all these great competitors and athletes who are great talents. You are just not booking them right. You are fucking them over. They're getting mad. Okay? They don't want to be like that. They don't want to suck. But you're just making them like that because of your fucking stupid booking and your stupid ass storylines and because you don't give a fuck. And you only give a fuck around WrestleMania time. But it seems now that you're getting to Royal Rumble, which is the start of Road to WrestleMania, you still don't give a fuck. Why? Because this is the last Raw before WrestleMania. I mean, fuck me, WrestleMania. The last Raw before Royal Rumble. You're supposed to get people hyped up for the Royal Rumble. Okay? They had the big fucking announcement where it was, oh, Roman Reigns will defend his title in the Royal Rumble match, and blah, yeah, whatever. And then they had it on Raw, which everybody already fucking knew, and they wasted like 10 minutes on this stupid ass segment where Vince McMahon and Stephanie McMahon were announcing who would enter number one in the Royal Rumble. Everybody already knew it was fucking Roman Reigns. Everybody already knows they're gonna have Roman Reigns coming at number one, eliminate everybody. He's gonna overcome the fucking odds, and it's gonna be fucking bullcrap. And then I'm gonna have to go off and completely just lay it on the line about Roman Reigns. I will get to that at a different time if it happens, which it probably will. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. So everybody already knew that. So I don't know why they wasted a whole segment of it. Everybody pretty much knew that Roman Reigns was probably going to be number one, and he's just going to overcome the odds. He's going to be like John Cena, overcome the odds. And maybe it's I don't really think it's Roman Reigns' fault, but it's just the way they're booking him. It's the way they're doing it. The shitty ass, garbage ass storylines they're giving everybody. I have not seen a single good storyline lately. And if you have seen a good storyline, you tell me, because they all suck ass. Roman Reigns versus The Authority is not the same as Daniel Bryan versus The Authority. That was actually good. That was actually entertaining. I actually sat there and watched it. I can't sit there and watch this crap because Roman Reigns is just so god-awful that I can't stand to watch his freaking Samoan ass in the ring. I want Roman Reigns to lose. They're trying to push it so everybody wants Roman Reigns to win. They want to push it like Daniel Bryan, how they wanted Daniel Bryan to overcome the odds and beat The Authority and win the title at WrestleMania, or just win the title, period. They're trying to do the same thing with Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns has the title, and they want Roman Reigns to be the good guy. They're building him up as the good guy, and people can't stand the motherfucker. I can't. Every time Roman Reigns wins, I get upset. I get a mean mode look on my face. I'm ready to... It looks like I'm just ready to go off. And I can't help it. Roman Reigns is probably a good wrestler. It's just the way they're booking him, the way they're doing it, that makes him terrible. Okay? If they were to do things the right way, okay, I'm going to say this a little louder because they're not doing it the way they should. They're doing it the way that they think is best. WWE, you need to do things the right way with people. Book them right. Treat them right. Do the storylines right. And you'll have a good show. But no, you don't ever want to fucking do that, do you? No, you don't. So you know what, WWE? Let me take over the show. Let the fans take over the show. Okay? Because you obviously, all the creative writers, everybody who makes up the storylines, whoever does the fucking booking, whoever is in charge of all that, is fucking the hell up. Let us take charge. Let the fans decide what happens. Let the fans create storylines. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard for freaking a billion people to run one show, but I mean, we have more creative ideas than WWE will ever have in their lifetime, and that is the goddamn truth. With all these wrestlers today, I could create 5 storylines that would be awesome. I really could. I could create matches that would sell out arenas. I know I could, because I got the idea in my head. No, WWE wants to have Roman Reigns versus some shitty-ass opponent every week, and they don't even make the matches good. Why watch Roman Reigns versus Rusev when you could watch something like, I don't know, Roman Reigns versus, well, they don't really got anybody right now, but say someone from NXT, Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe, that'd probably be a good match. Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor, that would probably be a good match. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles if he comes in, that would be a good match. They just gotta do it right. But they just don't. And that's the fucking problem. And they just don't seem to understand that. And that's what pisses me off. Because when they do that, it makes the show bad. Every fucking goddamn week, they start off the show with the shitty ass match that no one gives a fuck about, man. It's ridiculous. I haven't seen a good kickoff match in I don't know how fucking long. I'm not talking about pay-per-view, I'm talking about Raw kickoff matches. The first match of the card on Raw is always a shitty ass match. Roman Reigns versus Rusev. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? Who wants to pay $300 fucking dollars to see Roman Reigns versus Rusev? I know I the fuck don't. I wouldn't even pay $1 to see Roman Reigns. I really wouldn't. If Roman Reigns was gonna wrestle a match and I only had to pay a penny, a measly little copper ass penny to see Roman Reigns, I'd be like, I got better shit to buy with this penny. Roman Reigns ain't worth a penny. Oh my gosh. I know I'm not the only person in the world stressing out about this. I know Sean's View Entertainment, he's upset about Raw. You know, Tyrone Magnus doesn't really like wrestling anymore. Bubba Dunk Funkin', everybody already knows he hates the fuck out of everything WWE does today. It's Raw these days is just fucking garbage, and it's inexcusable. WWE is a world-class organization. They are a billion-dollar company. They're an empire. But yet, every week, they manage to pump out these shows that absolutely suck. Let me ask you this. Where's the hype for the Royal Rumble? I don't see it. I'm not excited for Royal Rumble. Wanna know why? Because Roman Reigns is going to be plastered all over it. And they did something on Raw today that made me think. They were saying something about how many times Stone Cold won the Royal Rumble. And they were saying how Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble last year. And they're like, if Roman Reigns were to win the Royal Rumble this year, he'd be the only other man to win it 2 times. Now I have a feeling that they're going to make him win. Which I don't really give a fuck about anymore. Because I know he's probably going to win. And he's going to go to WrestleMania. And it's probably going to be, I don't know, Roman Reigns versus some dickhead. It's probably going to be Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar again. Hopefully not. Because, I mean, even though Brock Lesnar kicked his fucking ass last year at WrestleMania, I don't want to see that match again. That wasn't a WrestleMania-sized match to me. I don't really think that deserved to be the main event. For one, they pushed Roman too fast. And secondly, it just shouldn't have been the main event. It really shouldn't have. And WWE is going to WrestleMania 32. They have to sell 100,000 seats. And I don't know. I really don't understand how they're going to. Putting out shitty-ass Raws like this, I really don't understand. The Royal Rumble's going to suck. Fastlane is going to suck. I don't even know why the fuck they got Fastlane. They need to get rid of that fucking shit. Put fucking Elimination Chamber back there where it goes because you're having too many pay-per-views. Well, I don't know if it's really too many pay-per-views. And just a little side note, what the fuck is up with them waiting 5 weeks per pay-per-view now? Before it was only 3 or 4 weeks. Now they're waiting 5 weeks for every pay-per-view. And it gets annoying because every single Raw sucks. And you're just like, where's the fucking pay-per-view already? And they never build up to anything. They don't. They really don't. They can sit there and say, oh, well, we're building up this Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble storyline. No one gives a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about that. You know why? Because they don't care. They don't care because you're not putting out a good product. You're not putting on good matches. You're fucking, oh my god, man. What does wrestling come to these days? I would rather watch Ring of Honor. I would rather watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. Hell, I'd rather watch TNA, to be honest. Y'all know how bad TNA is doing. I would rather watch that shit than this garbage WWE puts out every week. And it's not the wrestler's fault. It really isn't. It's just the way they're fucking being booked and the way they're being treated. And it's the way the storylines are. If WWE booked them right, we would have great matches and great storylines. But they're not, so fuck them. Thanks for watching.